today we'll be using some tubing, some weights, a bench, and a mat. Now if you don't have tubing, no big deal. You can do the whole thing with weights. So I would have light weights and heavier weights. We're going to start with our tubing. So I want you to fold it in half. If you don't have tubing, just do it without tubing. We're always going to maintain some degree of tension on that tubing. Deep breath in and down. Deep breath. Try again. Deep breath. One more time. Nice deep breath. Put hands to thighs, flat back. Round up and melt down. Round up and back down. Try again. Round up and down. One more time. Round up and down. Now round up nice and slowly. Here's our 4 and 3 and 2. Take another breath in. Now arms in front and march in place. Left, right, march. We'll add a little step touch. Now let's add some arms, a little push and pull. 2 steps to the left and right. Left again and right. Left and right. Now stay in place, step touch. Let's add some ham curls. Now some toe taps. Good. Now we'll add some swing arms and some leg lifts. Back to toe taps. Now let's add some figure eights. Go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now let's go backwards for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we'll swing. Swing. Add a little twist. While we twist, do some lunging side to side. Let's try toe then ceiling. Let's cross down and up. And again. Now stay overhead. Nice big rainbow up there. Return to your twist to 4. Do a small pulse to your left to 4. 3. Let's all turn to face left foot. Heel and arms together, lift, reach, and pull. Up and down. Let's drop that knee, lift up, and drop it. Last 2. 1 to go. Stay here, a little pulse at the bottom. 4, 3. Now no pulse, just stay there. Do a little pull on the tubing. So we've got 4 and 3 and 2. Stay there, hold it. Push the back heel all the way down. Now let's sit back, lift up front toes. We're going to press our toes down, up, press, and pull. And 1 more to go. Now keep the toes pressed down, sink a little deeper. From there, let's all face front and round up slowly. Take another breath in. Now arms in front. March in place, right, left. We'll add our step touch. Good, let's add those arms. Push, pull. Have a little bit higher. 2 steps to the right and left. Right again and left. Go right, go left. Now just step touch hold. Good, do kickbacks. Now toe taps. Push and pull to the front. Good. Now we'll swing those arms. Swing. 2 more sets. Let's add figure eights. Please go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now let's go backwards. 4, 3, 2. Now we'll swing. Swing. Now let's twist. While we twist, let's do some lunging, little side to side. Let's try toe then ceiling. Cross it down, up, and again. Now stay overhead. Nice big rainbow. Back to our twist. Now let's pulse, pulse for 4. Let's all turn to face right foot. Heel arms together, lift, big reach, and pull. Lift and drop it. Last 2. And 1 more. Hang out right here, little pulses. 4, 3. Now no pulse, just stay here. Pull on the tubing. 4 and 3 and 2. We're going to hold it. Pushing back, heel down. Sit back your toes down up. So we're gonna press and lift, press and lift. Press. Now keep the toes pressed down, sink a little deeper. Nice. Now let's face front. Round up nice and slowly again. Take another breath in and back down one more time. Nice job. Couple shoulder rolls back front. Good. Now just keep the arms out front. Let's do a few squats in place. Squat and lift. Squat and lift. Now remember we squat. We want to keep our head above our heart. We're going to push our butt behind us. We want to pull the knees in closer on the way down and press them apart coming up. Good, now small pulse at the bottom. Let's do 3 and 2 and 1 and rise. 3, 2. How about 2 more sets like that? 3, 2. Last one right here. 3, 2. Then back to singles, down and up. Give me 4. Here's last 2. And one more time. Very good. Take that breath in and back down. All right. So let's move into some shoulder work. We're going to keep the handle in our left hand. Stand on the tubing with both feet. And you've got the right handle on the floor. Now while your left arm's at your side, make sure there's a little bit of tension on the tubing. Soft elbow, not locked out. And we're just going to do a slow side raise. So it's out and down. Same exact thing, but change to a front raise. And one more slow one, just like that. Now out to the side, but up the tempo. Let's do 4, 3. And then we'll go front. Same thing, same tempo. 4, 3, and 2. Now let's do side 2. And front 2. And then do one side, one front. And one more side, and one more front. Good, now handle transfers into the left, right hand, nice and slowly, upright row. So we're lifting up and down. We're gonna bring that elbow to shoulder level. One more. Same thing, but upping the tempo. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. And last 2. One more time. Very good. Okay, so now let's put one handle each hand. Keep both feet on the tubing. Together, slow upright row. Up, up, and down. Now let's do upping the tempo for 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. Last 2. One more time. Very nice. Okay, so now put the left handle down. Still with both feet on the tubing. Right arm along the other side. Soft elbow, tension on the tubing. Slow side raise. And down. Good, now let's go front. Same thing. And again. Now let's go side but up the tempo. Here's our 4, 3, 2, front, same thing. 4, lift up, 3, 2. Now try 2 side, and then 2 front. Then we've got 1 side, 1 front. 1 more side and 1 more front. Very good. All right, so now switch to the left hand. Slow row, up and down. Just 1 more slow one. And we'll up our tempo again. So here's 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. Last 2. 1 more time. Nice, nice. All right, so now let's pick up both handles. Again, we start with slow row, up, up, and down. 1 more slow one. Now let's up our tempo. 1, pull 2, 3, 4 to go. And 1 more. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to keep just right foot in the middle. Both arms holding the handle. Slow side raise together. Out, out. One more slow to the side. Now together, slow front. And again. Good, now let's do side again, slow. And then front slow. Now this time, just the left arm to the side tempo. 1, 2. And then go front, same thing. Or sorry, side, right. Now we'll switch to the front left arm for 4. 3. Good, now let's do right arm front. 3, 2. Now do left side 2. And right. Left front 2. And right front 2. Now this time do left side, left front. Right side, right front. Now do left side and right front. Then it's left front and right side. Same arm combo, but slow and together. Up. Lower switch. Switch it again. And give me one more set. Up and down. Very good. Okay, now both feet back in the middle. This time, crisscross those handles. And let's start out with a slow upright row together. Up and down. Now let's up the tempo. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. Last 2. One more. Now keep the handles exactly the same. Little bend in the knees, hinge forward. Arms long, elbows soft, slow out and in. So this is our reverse fly, targeting those rear delts this time. One more slow one. Now we're upping our tempo. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. Last 2. Left arm. Right arm. Together. Right arm. Left arm. Together. Now slow it together. Slow it together again. And again. Very good. Let's rise up. Let's uncross. This time, left foot stays in the middle. And then both arms slow side raise. Out, out. And down. Now let's do same thing front. Front again. Now it's side. And then front. Good, now this time right arm only side. Give me 4, 3, 2, left side 4, 3, 2. Now do right front 4, 4, 3, 2, left front 4, and 2. Now do right side 2, and left side 2. Then do right front 2, and left front 2. Now this time it's right side, right front, and then left side, left front. Then it's right side and left front, and then right front and left side. So we've got the same arm combo, but slow and together. Switch. Switch. Switch last time. Very good. Now both feet back in the middle. Crisscross those handles. slow upright row together. Up, up, and down. Good, now let's up the tempo, please. So we've got 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, little bend, hinge forward, arms long, elbows soft, slow lift, and down. Back to the rear delts. Two more to go, please. And one more time. Now let's try upping that tempo. Out and in. Right arm only. Left arm. Together. Left arm. Right arm. Together. Slow down, slow down. Okay, one more set. Very good. Now let's release the tubing. Come on up. Let's bring left arm over heart, middle shoulder stretch. Same thing, right arm, middle shoulder. Press both arms front. Get at those rear delts. Take hands together behind, pull down, lift out, and get at the front of those shoulders. Good. Now let's release a couple shoulder rolls back front. Good job. All right. So now let's move to some lower body. So we're going to take our tubing and simply feed one handle through the other. That forms a loop. We put the loop around our left ankle. Once it's there, just tighten it up. And you're going to stand on the tubing with your right foot. That becomes your tensioner. And when we're standing in a neutral stance, we want to make sure there's some degree of tension on the tubing while our leg is at rest. Find a focal point for your eyes. That's going to help you balance. Think about pulling those abdominals in. And we've got internal rotation. We're going to side leg lift. So it's out and in. Lift and lower. Working that hip abductor. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1. Now small pulse right here. Little pulse. So anytime we add any balance into the equation, we've got 8 more pulses. We're really working on our core because that's what's keeping us upright. In 4, 3. Now try 4 slow ones. 4, 3, 2. Now pulse for 8, please. Here's 8 and 6 and 4, 3. Now try 2 slower and pulse out 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Good. Now set the foot down. Let's do a few squats. Squat and up. Squat and lift. 4 more just like this. Last 2. 1 more. This time we're going to squat and side leg lift. Push out. 2, 3. Now 4 more squats. And again. Good. Now do squat side leg lift. 2 more. This time just do 2 squats. And then squat side leg lift for 2. Good. 2 more squats. Squat side leg lift 2. Now it's 1 squat. Squat side leg. Squat. Squat side leg. Now a little pulse right at the bottom. 4, 3, 2. Hold there. And then slowly rise up. Very good. So now we're just going to rotate the body a little bit. So keep the leg behind us. Again, still balancing. Let's do a slow hand curl. Heel to your butt and extend. Heel to your butt. Extend. 2 more slow ones. And 1 more slow one. Good. Now let's try upping our tempo. 8, 8, 7, 6. 4 to go. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's 2, extend out, and again, pulse up 3, 2, extend out, 2 to go, pulse up 3, 2, and one more, 3, 2. Now singles for 4, 4, 3, 2, pulse in, 3, 2, and again, 3, 2, 2 singles, pulse in 3, 3, 2, 1 single. Now pulse 8, please. Here's 8, and 6, and 4, 3, 2, big hold. Now extend the leg and just lift the whole leg. Up, down, up, up. Now just pulse 8. There's 8, and 6. Last 4, 3, 2, hold. Good. Now set the toes down. Let's send that heel forward. Then the standing leg, try to reach your toes. So we're just giving a nice stretch into the hamstring, up into the glutes. Then while we're down there, simply remove that loop off of that left foot. And we're going to put it on the right foot. Tighten it up. Once done, left foot becomes the tensioner. So again, we're finding our focal point. Belly button nice and tight, internal rotation. Lift and lower that outside leg out. 2, 3. Now pulse out 8, 8, and 6, and 4, 3. 4 more slow ones, please. 4, 3, 2. Pulse out 8, 8, and 6, and 4, 3. Now 2 slow. 1. Pulse for 4, 4, 3. 2 more slow. Pulse it 4, 4, 3, 2. Now just stay there. Hold it. Good. Now set the foot down. Squat, 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 squat. 2 to go. Good. Squat, side leg up. Out. 2, 3, 4 more squats. 4, 3, 2, squat side leg. 4, 3, 2, 2 squats. Squat side leg. 2 more squats. Side leg. Good. Now 1 squat. Side leg. 1 squat. Side leg. Little pulsing squats. 4, 3, 2. Hold there. Now slowly rise up. Good. Once we're up, let's turn to face our left leg. Right leg behind us. Starting with that slow hand curl. Up. Out. Up. Out. In. 1 more slow one. Good. Now let's try up in a tempo. In and out. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Good. Now little pulse in for 3, 2, extend out. And again, pull in for 3, 2, 2 to go. Pull in 3. 1 more like that. Now do singles in and out for 4, 3, 2, pulse in, 3, 2, and again pulse in, 3, 2, 2 singles, pulse in, 3, 2, and again 2 singles, pulse in, 3, 3, 2. Now 1 single, and just pulse in for 8 and 6. How about 4, 3, 2. Hold tight. Now extend the straight leg this lower. Up, up, up. Pulse for 8, guys. rise for 8 and 6. Last 4, 3, 2, big hold. Set the toes down. Send that heel forward. Bend the standing leg, try to reach your toes. Feel the stretch go right up that back thigh into your glutes. Very good. Now as we're down there, you can just release that loop from your foot and come on back up. So let's set tubing aside for a moment. And let's go grab one of our heavier weights. So now let's start working on our lats. We're going to take our feet a little wider than those hips. Toes in, heels out. Start with a lunge to the right. Right to left. Now we're going to use the left arm to reach across and then lift. Give me 4 more. Last 2. Now no arm, just 4 lunges for 4. 3, 2. Now stay to your right. I'm going to turn to face right foot. Nice long spine, hinge forward, shoulders stay square. Slow bent over row, so dragging it up and down. Think about drawing that elbow right up along the rib cage and then push back down, all without dropping the shoulder. Please give me 8, 7, 6, 4 to go. Last 2. Now let's pulse up. Keep going. We've got 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3. Now slow for 4 and 2. Pulse up 8 this time. 8, 6, 4, 3. Ready, set, 2 slow. Pulse up 4. Here's our 4, 3, 2 big hold. Extend the arm down. Good. Now let's rise face front. Once we're back to the front, we're going to lunge it left to right. And now you can put that weight in your right hand. And add that right arm reach and pull. 4 to go like that. Last 2. Good. Now no more arm, just 4 lunges. Here's our 4, 3. Now let's stay to the left, turn to face that left foot. Nice long spine, hinge forward, shoulders square and even. Slow row. Now let's do it up tempo. So give me 8, 7, 6, nice and smooth. 4 more. Last 2, and 1 more. Now small pulse up top, please. 12 more like that. 12, 10, 8, 4 to go. 4, 3. Now just 4 slow ones. 4 and 2. And we pulse again for 8. And 6. And 4, 3. Now just 2 slow ones. And we pulse up for 4, 3, 2 hold, and slowly lower down. Good job. Now straight back up. Let's grab our second weight. Keep those feet hips distance or a little wider. Toes in, heels out. Little bend in the knees. Hinge forward. Now do slow row together. So drag it up and down. Good. Now 1 more slow one. And let's up the tempo together for 8, 7, 4 to go. Now let's pulse it up for 3. So we've got 3, 2, press down. So we should be feeling this right where our bra strap crosses our back. 3, 2, 1 more like that. And then just 4 singles. Ready, pulse it up there now for 3, 2, and again. Now it's 2 2 singles. And pulse up for 3, 2. Now 1 single, pulse up 8. Here's our 8 and 6. Last 4, 3, 2, hold. Slowly extend. Good job. You can rise up. Set your weights down. Once down, hands to thighs, nice flat back. Scoop the belly in round. Feel that go right across that bra band area. Now take your hips a little more, bring your arms out like you're hugging a ball in your lap. And then start to lose the lap by straightening the legs but still hug the ball. And then let's go to neutral spine. Press palms forward and up. And open wide. Good job. Couple shoulder rolls back front. Well done. All right, so let's move back to some lower body. And let's also try to incorporate some core balance. So let's pick up our tubing. And if you don't have tubing, you can do it with maybe one weight or nothing at all. So if you've got the tubing, always maintaining some degree of tension on it at all times. Think of balancing a cup of tea on your head while we're doing this. So arms are out in front. You're going to step forward and pulse it. So we've got 1, 2. Giant step forward. 1, 2. Giant step forward again. 4, 3, 2. Hold there. Now push the legs straight. And we're going to simply tip forward. So let's go down. And up. See how many you can do without having to set your foot down. One more. Very good. Now let's face the front and squat it. 2. Now let's face the other way and do those pulsing lunges. 1, 2. Giant step forward. Now you take as big a steps as you can. And again, because I have limited room here, hold right there. Now push the standing leg straight and let's tip forward. So it's down, up. And 1 more to go. Good, now let's switch run into more squats. 2, 3, now let's face the other way. And pulse again. This time when we step forward, we're going to raise the arms up. And step forward again, arms front. 4, 3, 2, hang out right there. Then push the legs straight. And we add our balance. Tip forward. And up. Forward. Up. Try 1 more. Good, now face the front. Let's do those squats down, up. 1 more. Good, arms out in front. Let's pulse again for 4. Giant step, raise your arms. Giant step, arms front. 4, 3, 2, hold there. Pushing that leg straight. And we add our balance. Forward and up. 1 more to go. Good, now face the front and we'll squat it. 2. Now let's keep arms raised. And we walk our pulsing lunges. Keep them up. Step forward again. And we step forward again. 4, 3, 2, hold there. Push the legs straight. And we tip. Forward. Up. Forward. Up. Forward. 1 more. Forward. Good. Now keep them up and let's do our squats. Here's 4, 3, 2. And let's face the other way. Pulses. Notice my arms stay up, but they're a little bit in front of me. Step forward and pulse. 4, 3. Giant step again. 4, 3, 2. Hold there. Pushing the legs straight. And we tip. Forward. Up. And 1 more. Good, now let's stay up. And 4 squats. And 2. And 1 ready. Other way and pulse it now for 4. 3. Now giant step, arms front. 4, 3. Giant step, arms up for 4, to our balance. Forward, up. And one more to go. Good, now face the front, squat, arms down, up. 2 to go. Now hold arms up, face the other way, pulses. Giant step, arms front, please. Giant step, arms back up. Good, now stay there, hold it, push the legs straight, and we're gonna tip. Forward, up. Forward, up. Forward, one more. Forward. Good, now face front, boy, squat it. 2. One more to go. Good, now stay there, hold big stretch from the waist, giant circle to your left. I'll round it up. 2. Very good, how about other way, 4. And then other way, 2. Switch around, 2. Good, now switch one each way. And one more each way. Very good. Arms up and release. Nice work. Okay, shake it out a little bit. Well done. Well done. Okay, from here, let's move into a little tricep work. And what we're going to do is take our mat and just put it on the bench for a little cushioning. So we're going to come down onto bended knee. And to start, let's keep the right knee on the bench and the left foot out in front. And then we're going to take our handle in our left hand, right hand about midway down, form your loop. All right, so remember, if it gets to be too challenging, just shrink the loop. That'll give you more tubing to work with. If it's too easy, increase the size of your loop. Arms up. So what we're going to do is take that right arm, bring it down to our right side, bend the left elbow. You want the tubing tucked behind the right shoulder. Upper arm should be a little bit in front of your ear, and your palm should be facing forward, wrist straight. Press up and down. 2 more slow and in no time should you feel any tension in your neck. Now let's try upping the tempo. So we've got 1, 2, press up 3, 4 to go, working the back of that left upper arm. Ready, set, little pulses up there. 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3. Ready, set, slow it down. 2. Now pulse up 8. So we've got 8 and 6 and 4. 3. Ready, set, slow. And pulse again, please, for 4, 3, 2, hold. Now let's slowly bend. Same arms, but instead of vertical, we're going to make them horizontal, which means palms face down. And we're going to take that left leg out to the side. Ready? Let's start slowly. Open out. And in. One more slow one. Now let's try upping our tempo, please. 1, 2, 3, 4 to go. And 2. Good, now little pulses out there. 12 more. 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now back to slow again. Give me 4, 3, 2. Pulse open for 8, and 6, and 4, 3. Now it's just 2 slow ones. And pulse open for 4, 3, 2. Nice tight hold. And then slowly bend. Good job. Let's release. And from there, let's stand up. So once we're up, before we sit tight, let's do a few squats. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to come down. And this time we'll kneel on our left knee. Start out with right foot out in front. Now we're going to keep handle in our left hand, or right hand, sorry, and wrap the loop around our left. So create your tension loop. I just hold on to the handle so it doesn't swing around. It's totally optional. Arms overhead. Now let's bend that right elbow. Left arm goes straight at our side. Tubing tucked behind the shoulder. Check your right upper arm. Should be a little bit in front of your ear. Wrist is straight, palm is front, head up. Let's start slowly. Press it up and down. And again. Good, now let's try upping our tempo, please. 8 and 7. Press up 6. 4 to go. 2. 1 more. And ready, set. We pulse it up for 16. 14. 12. 10. Here's our 8. And 6. How about 4? 3. Good, now back to slower. Here's our 4. 3. 2. And we pulse again for 8. And 6. How about 4? 3. Good, now just 2 slow ones. We're going to pulse for 4. 4. 3. 2. 1 big hold. Now slowly bend. So same arms, but instead of vertical, we're going horizontal. Palms face down. Take right leg to the side. Press that foot flat so you feel a stretch. Go right up that side ankle. And slowly open out. And in. Just one more slow one. Now we're going to up that tempo. Place out. 2. 3. 4 to go. Ready, set, pulses. 12 more. 12. 10. 8. 6. 4 and 3. And ready, set, for slow. 3. Now pulse 8. 8. 6. 4. 3. 2 slow. Pulse for 4. Last 4. 3. 2. 1 big hold. Good, and slowly bend the elbow. Nice job. Arms down. Let's rise to standing. Instead of keeping aside for a moment, arms overhead. Drop left fingers down the spine, elbow to the sky. Nice stretch for that tricep. And we'll switch. Good, and then just take opposite hand to opposite shoulders, both elbows to the sky. And go ahead and press your head back against it as you press your arms towards your head. Good job, release. Arms down, couple shoulder rolls back front. Well done. All right, from here, we're going to go ahead and grab our heavier weights again. And let's do a little combination. So we're going to start with some bicep work. And then from there, we'll add in a few squats and then some planks and then some push-ups. So to start, we've got that neutral stance, toes in, heels out, palms front. Let's do a slow bicep curl up and down. So make sure that your wrists are nice and straight. Same thing from the hip. And again. Now let's go front, but up the tempo. Here's 4, 3, 2. Same thing, but opening out from our hip. 4, 3, 2, 2 front. 2 from the hip. 1 front, 1 hip. Front and hip again. Now let's be front, but alternating left, right. And then hip. Front again. 4, then hips last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's keep both arms at our sides, starting with our squats. Now each time we squat, we're going to set the weights down, pick them back up. Set them down. I want you to do this without having to look at your feet. So that just means don't let your head hang down. Just one more to go. And then just hold the weights and do 4 more squats. Last 2. This time we're going to squat, step back into a plank. So we're going to squat, step back left, right, step in, and up. Step it, left, right, and again. Now if your weights do not have flat edges, when we do this part, don't use your weights because I don't want the weight to roll out from on you. Now we go to our plank. We're going to hang there and do a push-up. Down, up, and in. Try that again. So we're going to squat, step, push up, step in. And again. Ooh, I can feel the humidity is way up today. Now this time, I'm going to step to plank and just hold it there. Now do 8 push-ups. 8, 7, 6, 4 to go, and 2, and 1 more. Now just hold there. Let's alternate the knees. Pull in left, right, left, right. Now go a little quicker. Left, right. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your plank. Good, now step it in left foot, right foot, and come back up. Good job. Now once you're up, get into that neutral stance. And let's hold the weights with hammer grip. Slow curl front. And again. And then opening from your hip. Up the tempo. And then from the hip, same thing. Good, now 2 front. And then 2 from your hip. Good, 2 more front. And then the hip. Now let's do 1 front, 1 hip. Front and hip again. Now we're going to alternate front, right, left. And the hip. Front again. And then hip, last 4, 3, 2, 1, arms down. Very good. All right, let's start with our squats. Now let's set the weights down. Pick them up. Set them down. Pick them up. Set them down. Pick them up. One more time, set them down. Pick them up. Now just hold them and squat, please. Last 2. And 1 more to go. Now squat and walk to plank. Let's do squat. Step back right, left, in, and back up. Squat, right, left. And again. One more like that. Now this time we're going to add a push-up. So we're going to squat, step, step, push up, step in. And again, squat, step, push up, step in. And again, squat, step, push up, step in. And again, squat, step, step, push up, step in. Now this time, we'll step to plank, hold your plank, and do 8 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, hold it. Start with the right knee slowly. In, now left, and right, and left. Now a little bit quicker. Right, left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Good. Right foot in, left foot in. You can leave the weights. Come on up. Very good. One strong couple shoulder rolls back front. Let's go a little bigger circles. Stretch your arms out. Push out through the heels of your hands. Spread out your fingers. Release our biceps. Flash your fingers a few times. Shake it out a little bit. Good. And then take hands together behind you. Pull down, lift out. Think about really stretching across your chest. There you go. Release your hand. Shift your weight into your right foot. Bend your left knee. See if you can bring your heel towards your butt. So feel that good stretch in your quad. And then take the same leg, ankle on your thigh, bend the standing leg a little bit, pressing on that inner thigh so we open up our hip. Come on back up, we'll switch. Start with the heel to butt. Again, we're working on stretching out that quad. Cross over like the number 4, bend the standing leg. Beautiful, and then we're back up. All right, good work. So we can set our weights aside unless you don't have tubing, then you can keep them. And we're going to just take our mat now and put it on our bench. I'm going to turn on my other fan here. Cooking. It's amazing how much humidity makes a difference. Okay, so if you have your tubing, grab your tubing, come on down, have a seat. Take the tubing and put it under your right foot. One end is going to be longer than the other. You're going to wrap the long end around your foot one time. So when you're done wrapping, you should have a handle on either side. And without pulling on them, it should be the same length. Then you're going to crisscross your handles. So you've got an X on the top of your foot, and then we're going to lie back. Now, if you do not have tubing and you're using weights, go ahead and grab your weights. So we're going to stretch right leg in the air. Arms are going to be wide, elbows are soft, not bent. We've got those wrists straight. If you rather or you want, you can push your left leg straight all the way out onto the floor, but just make sure it doesn't affect the straightness of that right leg. So we're going to open wide and then back up. So what we want to do is make sure the belly button stays drawn inward and we're not feeling any overarching of that lower back. Now, natural spine is fine. Natural spine, we all have a little curve back there, and that's perfect. So I don't want you to force the spine in any kind of unnatural way. Let's try 2 more like this. And 1 to go. Good, now we're going to take 4 counts to open out. So it's 4, 3, and then just hold it there, just hold it for 4. Now we can add a little pulse. Yes, little pulses. How about 4 and 3 and 2 and hold. Good, now slowly back up. Once we're back up, you can bend that knee so we can roll up. And then once we're up, you can just remove the loop from that foot. Place it on your other foot. Make sure, again, your handles are the same length without pulling on them. Crisscross. And we're back down. So this time we've got left leg in the air. Right knee can remain bent with your foot on the floor or push the right leg out straight so it's resting on the floor. Now arms wide, but this time I want you to face your palms down and do the same thing. Slowly open and then back up. Nice tight abs here, neutral spine. Feels good. Press. So we're going to do 1 more slow one. Now really, really slow. 4 counts to open out. So we've got 4. Now just hold it right there. Throw in a nice little pulse. How about 4 and 3 and 2 and hold. Now slowly back up. from the back around to the front. Handle that you're holding in your left hand is going to go on your right foot with the flat part of this handle on the bottom of your shoe. Right handle on left foot. So now there's the X between your legs. If you don't have an X, that means you didn't crisscross your handles. So once that's done, let's lie back. All right, everybody thumb and index finger triangle behind your head. Elbows wide. You should barely see your elbows in the corners of your eyes. And exhale, up and down. So every time you exhale, you should be pulling your belly in super tight. And every time you're lifting lower upper body, there is no pulling on the head or the neck. Good, now while we do this, let's bring the left knee to your chest, in and out. Now lift and twist to your left. Cross it over. 2. Return to center, straight up, down. Good, now hold the left knee up to your chest, continue to lift and lower. Then right leg goes to the ceiling. And the left leg pushes straight out without touching down. Now lift and twist across to the right. Think about your armpit to your knee, not your elbow. Good, center straight up, down. Left leg joins the right leg. And a small pulse up top now for 4, 3, 2. Stay up there, lower your legs halfway, and lift. So now while you're lowering those legs, you should never feel this in lower back. And if that's where you're feeling it, you know your abs are not doing their job. Two more like this. One more to go, please. Now just upper body lift lower. Good, give me 2 more. One more. Now we're going to rest our head down. Legs are going to open, close, out and pull in. So I want you to inhale and then exhale. Exhale, you pull your legs together, focusing on inner thighs. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Now just that left leg out, in, and together, out, in. Good, now right leg out, in. Together it is. Now just left leg out, in. Together. Right leg. Together. Now left leg. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Now together, out, in. Very good. Now let's pulse it open for 3. So go 3, 2, and that big pull together again. Go 3, 2. Together again. 3, 2. And again, pull open. 3, 2. Now do singles, out, in. 2 to go. And 1 more. Keep them together. Upper body lift lower. Up, down. Good. Now bend both knees and double crunch. In and out. 2, 3. 2 more to go. Good. Now just upper body lift lower. Let's set the left foot down. Right knee is going to pull in and out. Now lift and twist towards that right knee. 2 to go. And center straight up. Good. Now keep the right knee up to your chest. Upper body lift lower. Left leg to the ceiling. Stretch the right leg straight out without touching down. And lift and twist to the left. Cross over. 2, 3. Center, please, up, down. Good. Now right leg joins the left leg. And a small pulse up top. Little pulse. Please, halfway down. And left. Down. Up. Down. Up. Now this time make a little change. Start to lower down. Pull the knees, push them out, and lift back up. So it's down, 2, in, out, up. Down, 2, in, out, up. Down, 2, in, out. One more set. Down, 2, in, out. Now upper body lift lower. Good. Little pulse, stay up again for 4, 3, 2, hold there. And then bring the head back down. Legs out and together. Out and in. Inhale, exhale. Now right leg only, out 2 and 2. Together. Good, now left leg. Together. One right. Together. One left. Together. Now one right. One left. One more right. One more left. Now both together out in. And let's pulse it open 3. So we've got 3, 2, pull in. Pulse it 3, 2. And again, 3, 2. Just one more. 3, 2. Good. Now single tempo out in. Last 4. Last 2. One more, legs together. Upper body lift lower. Up, down. Little pulse up top. 4, 3. Stay there. Legs go down again. Down, down. And up. Let's lower down. Up. Down. Now make a little change. Go lower, lower. Out and together, lift up. 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 One more time. Lower, lower. Out and together, lift up. Now upper body lift lower. Good. Then go ahead, bend both knees, and let's double crunch in and out. Last 2. One more. Then upper body twist left and right. Let's up that tempo with twist. Now let's add the legs, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 6, 4, 3. No more twists, just legs. 4, 3. We'll add that twist. Twist and twist and twist for 4, 3. No twist, just your legs. And let's twist again. 4, 3. No twist, just your legs. 4, 3. Now let's do knees together. In, out. Last 2. One more. Hold the knees in close. Upper body lift lower. Last 2. One more. Good job. Now rest your head down. Pull your knees in closer. Nice stretch. Let's send the left arm, left leg out straight. Good. Then let's use the left-handed grab hold of the right ankle. Just aim it at your left hip bone while your right knee points out like your shoulder. We'll bring it back to center. Do a little flex point with your foot. Nice ankle roll around. And reverse. Good. And just let your foot rest. Let's switch. Left knee and right arm, right leg out straight. Good. Now use the right hand grab hold of your left ankle, guided towards your right hip bone, left knee out to the shoulder. Back to center, a little flex point. Nice little ankle roll around. And reverse. Good, and then just rest your foot. Now bring the other knee in at the same time. Let's do a little side to side rock. You don't rock off the bench. And then center, circle knees round and round. And reverse. Good, and then both knees in. Let's separate the knees, soles of the feet close together. Pull your heels towards your body. You should feel a nice release for inner thighs and outer hips. And then while you're there, you can carefully remove the chain from your feet. Let's bring knees back together. As we exhale, let's roll up. And once we're all the way up, let's just bring the knees again close to the body. Find your balance on your tailbone. And then see if you can extend your legs and maybe go as straight as you can without letting your back round. And then we'll add some arms. And then then let's come all the way down. Once we're down, hinge forward, try to reach your toes. And then we'll come on up. Let's take the legs wider apart, fold forward there. And then back up. Let's do a side stretch. And side stretch other way. Good, and then back up one more time. Go forward. And then back up, legs together. Time like that. And then all the way back up from here. Let's come on to all fours. Shoulders over wrists, foundational hands. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. Round out for your cat. Try again, open cow. And then exhale, round hips. And then nice neutral spine. From there, let's set our toes down. Keep your hands where they are. And then we're going to push our tailbone towards the sky. Feel like you're pulling your rib cage towards your thighs as your head drops through your arms. And you want to feel the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. Nice downward facing dog. Great stretch for the entire back side of the body. Now walk your hands in closer to your body. Let your ribs rest on your thighs. Let your head drop down. Your hands drop down. And then slowly begin to roll up. Once we're up, couple shoulder rolls back front. How about those nice arm circles? Open arms, open heart. Pull both hands together and woo, we made it. All right, it was a little bit of a cooker today. You know, it's great though when you're really warm and you get a good stretch. All right, so don't forget hydration. Lots and lots of sips of water throughout the day. You want to keep those muscles functioning and juicy and flexible. All right, same goes for brain cells. Functioning, juicy, flexible. When you get dehydrated, you lose that mental agility. So keep hydrated. Random exercise.